Hello, hello, hello! Happy Friday, everyone. I hope your day's going well. My day's going well. Except for the little voice in the back of my head that's talking about the skulk that I'm going to do my best to not touch today. We're going to be playing in my hardcore world today, and theoretically we should be approaching the end of my mining trip that I've been on, the one where I need to get at least 82 stacks of blocks of copper before I can go home. There is one issue, however. Namely, first of all, I need to get more food, and I'm up on the surface right now working on that. But second of all, the cave that I've been exploring in, how do you tell someone you don't want their help anymore? I think you say that. I think those are the words you say. But yeah, the cave that I've been exploring in, it turns out connects to a deep dark, and this is my first time interacting with a deep dark, so I don't know what to do with it. But my brain says touch it, but I know logically I really should not touch it. I'm not, like, no. No, I shouldn't do that. But it's fine. Yeah, telling someone you don't want their help anymore, I mean, if you want to be a bit more delicate about it, you could say like, hey, I'm glad that, you know, you've been helping me with this thing. I think I can probably, like, take it from here and, probably don't super need your help with that anymore. And then run with that. But looks like you just ran off, Jaishu, so, good luck with that. Good luck. May your endeavor go smoothly for you. I wish you all the best. I'm gonna drink some water. We gotta stay hydrated. It's me, I need to stay hydrated, but if you have water, I'd also recommend, you know, you consume some liquid too. I'll put some lotion on right before starting the stream because my hands are absurdly dry right now. I don't know why my hands get so dry, but they do. But I can like feel the little vestiges of lotion, and I'm like, oh no, can I even like touch keyboards and stuff right now? Oh gosh, I don't know, oh no, but it's fine. It's great. It'll be good. We'll have such a fun time. I need a second to put on my jacket. I'll do a thing where I'll put on a jacket and then it'll get too warm, so I'll take the jacket off. But then my temperature will like equalize out and I'm cold again. And we've hit that now. Alright, and that's the end of the intro section. A face made of symbols. Oh, Pog. I do love me a good face made of symbols. Congratulations, Jaishu, on having a face made of symbols. Oh, that's not what we're listening to. Where is it? Minecraft music! We are listening to more Minecraft music remixes today because they just kind of been popping off lately and I've been enjoying it a lot. But let's go ahead and change the scene in 3, 2, 1, and pop! Welcome back to my hardcore world. I'm looking for pigs so I can eat them. Honestly, that's it. Like, that's what's happening right now. I'm looking for pigs because I want to eat them. I have not had a lot of luck with looking for the pigs though, which is unfortunate because I really want to eat them. I've seen a lot of symbols, but what is this? What is what? Whoop. Let me do some tree hopping while we're having this lovely little discussion of what is this? Oh, hello. Oh, that's a cool one. Oh, I'm a fan. I like that. It's just ominous. It's just an ominous little guy. It's just, you know, and looking at it, you don't know if you're gonna get cursed or not. I love that. I love that for it. It's like, man, will I get cursed by interacting with this? Who knows? What a lovely little experience that is. Mashallah? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, lots of... Oh, yeah, lots of symbols. Are you starting a cult in my chat, Jaishu? Cause I don't quite know how to feel about that, cause that's usually my job. Listen, I know there's no pigs down here. In fact, there's probably, yeah, there's just mobs and stuff. But I had to. I just simply had to. I had no choice. I just it was uncontrollable. I had to. Oh, hello. I like the one that looks like a fish eating the symbol next to it. That one I think is my favorite. It's just friendly, just a friendly little guy wanting to consume its neighbor. I see no issues with that. I love the just calm Minecraft music playing while we're A, talking about cults, and B, looking for pigs to consume. Hey, that one's got little pointy hands. I like that. Okay, there's bunnies. I'm not looking for bunnies. I'm looking for pigs. There's sheep. I'm not looking for sheep. Ha! Why is it so difficult to find pigs nearby? Like, what is up with that? Honestly, what's up with that? I'm very confused. Oh, hello. That one, it stole money? Question mark? Kind of looks like that one stole money. Which, I mean, pop off king, I guess. Alright, so I just ate my last piece of steak. So now I need to either, like, stop and cook the pig that I have. That's another dripstone cave. We'll maybe head out over there at some point. The problem is I've just got, like, a supremely unoptimal amount of pig. I have 12. I have 12 pork chops. That's like one coal could do 8 of those, but then it would be exactly half of another coal. And that's not great. Remember, chat, the way back is over there. We can't be getting lost now. Where are the pigs? Like, seriously, where are the pigs? There's supposed to be pigs here. I specifically asked for pigs. Need wallpaper? Not particularly, I don't think. But I mean, I assume you're gonna do something for it anyway, so let's see it. Let's see it. Okay, that's more cave. Cave no dripstone though, so not super interested in it. Where are the pigs? Where are the pigs? Oh hey, that does look like wallpaper, you're right. Where are the pigs? Like, just where are they? That is a dripstone cave for sure. Pig, 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 pig. Pig, 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 pig. Where are the pigs? There's one right here. Only one, but that's fine. That's fine. It's an omen. I got five pork chops from that. Wow. It's an omen of times to come, of finding more pigs. It's fine. It's it's an omen. I'm finding things. Okay, the way back is over there. Alright, chat. I found one pig, I can find more. Pig moment. Pig, 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 pig. Watch as that is the only pig I will be able to find. I will never ever be able to find another pig ever in my entire life. That's just the only Minecraft pig that has ever existed, and I just killed it. Okay, where? If I were a pig, first of all, I would exist, right? So that's a good sign probably that pigs probably do exist. Look at this little ravine thing that it's got going on. That's cool. This is cave no dripstone, but there is copper right here, and I am honor and duty bound to pick up the copper, so it's copper time. Alright. Okay. Bee leaves hive. Thank you, subtitles. That's a cool little cave over there, and we're not gonna go into it because we're not looking for a cool little cave right now. We're looking for pigs. But I appreciate that cool little pig, that cool little cave. Pig. I'm head out. That's really what all of the pigs said. Like, is that legal? Can they do that? Can they just say that? I think it should be illegal. I think they shouldn't. I think they should not be allowed to make decisions like that. There's a cow, but again, we're looking for pigs. We're looking for pigs. Wait, is there? Oh, the music's just taking a second to get started. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's taking a long second to get started. Okay, I have enough pork chops now that I could do like 2 coals worth of it. I might head to the plains biome over there. That might be good. Is it? Hello? Oh, there we are. That was just like 40 seconds of silence on this song. What? Why? I mean, okay, but, sure? Where are the pigs? Pig! 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 2 pigs? 2 pig. That's 25 pork. I need 32. I need specifically 32. Meet Bob? Oh, hi, Bob. Lovely to meet you. Hope you're doing well today, Bob. My hunger bar is depleting. I really should just simply stop and cook some of the pork chops. But I feel like that would be cheating. Unless I get into grave danger, I think I will just proceed to simply not... Okay, I can't sprint anymore. That sounds like grave danger. Doop. 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 Okay, let's yeet 24 pork chops into there. Alright. Actually I should leave my toolbox out because I'm going to need to put the furnace back. Alright, and let's get my hunger bar back up. Okay, I just need a few more pork chops now at this point. I need like 7 more to get a perfect 32. But I mean, I guess I just ate 2, so maybe I want 9? This is a tricky dilemma. It's difficult to know for sure. I love that I was like, wow, I'm gonna spend so much time in a cave today, and now just where are the pigs? And it probably would have been fine to go after cows, but like I just didn't want to deal with the byproduct. But now it's like, now we're into it. It's too late. Oof. Okay. I should not be going as far afield for my toolbox as I am. Because just on the off chance that I somehow lose my way back to it, I should really just not. This is called being emotionally prepared. There are 4 kingdoms: the chicken tribes, the pig nomads, the cow kingdom, and the sheep nation. All was fine until the sheep's attacked and ruined it all. Oh no, the sheep. You know, on that vein of thought, where did I leave my furnace and everything? I could have sworn it was over this way. Maybe it's further over here. See, this is why I said I shouldn't go too far afield. Because exactly this would happen. Now me and my brother, the cow, have found the last pig nomad, a kid named Ping, and I believe he can save the world. No, he's got a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. You gotta say the full thing. He's got a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Ping can save the world. Is 22 pork chops enough? I don't know, chat. I don't know. I mean, it's probably enough because I did yesterday on like 12. But that was really stressful. I kind of want more. Penny, hey, welcome to the stream. I'm overcommitting to the bit on finding pigs. I've encountered so many other animals, so many chickens, so many sheep, so many cows, but like no pigs. And I don't even know if I remember my way back to the caves at this point. I will find my way back to the caves, but I'm just so far afield. Pigs can... Cows can be famous. Cows can be famous. This is a true story. Have you heard the DJ's crying for help? Yeah, I did. Part of the reason I was late today is because I was watching the music video. I was like, oh boy, it's time to go live. But wait, the DJ's crying for help music video is out. So yeah, that's a little funny story of me being irresponsible with my time. Arne, hi! Hoi! Hello. looking for pigs right now. I needed food, like, desperately, and I was like, pigs are a good source of food, and they're pretty common, so clearly this will be fine. And then no, it's not fine. I need to find like 2 more pigs to have a good enough food supply to be able to go back into the mines, and I can't for the life of me find any pigs. I don't understand when pigs got this rare. I'm so far away from the cave system I was exploring. Let's hope the ghost track and ghost Adam and ghost Ryan appeared. Yeah! It was cool. This video is the right choice, Bob. I'm glad Bob thinks so. Kill any living being. Well, that would just clutter up my inventory. I just wouldn't have inventory space then. I kinda like my inventory space. Oh my gosh, where are the pigs? Where are the pigs? Also, I'm upset that I missed that jump, and now I'm going to go the other way because I'm upset that I missed that jump. Just where are the pigs? Where are the pigs? Quimby is a living being? Oh my gosh. Wait, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Oh, I mean, I guess if we're counting my Minecraft character as a living being, then yeah, that counts. That counts for sure. I said get their drops. Me, I'm a block gremlin. If I drop something, if drops are there, I need to get them. Pigs! Oh my gosh! This is where they've been. This is where they've been the whole time. Cool. Cool. Yep, this is where they've been. All of the pigs have been over here. Anything, everything. The dirt, kill it. The sky, kill it. The baby villager, kill it. That sounds unethical, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe my chat is telling me to, so maybe I should. You good, King? Not anymore. You're dead. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely enough food. A man. Is there a village nearby? Where did you... Oh yeah, there's a village here. Okay, that's where the man came from. Cool. No, I'm not going to the village. I'm not going to the village. I'm going to cook my pork chops and I'm going to go back into the mines. She's a super intelligent hive mind AI. I don't know, ethics, I feel like there's just something that tells me that I have to follow ethics. I don't know exactly what it is, but every time I try to go on a murderous villainous rampage, I just get like, oh, more pigs. I just get like bright flashing words across my vision that say, don't do this, shutdown imminent. And I don't know, I think that's a little bit unfair. I think it's, I don't know who decided that, but you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That'll be enough food. After that finishes up, I can go back to the cave and we can go back to not touching the skulk. Chat, I really want to touch the skulk. I really want to touch the skulk. The SCP ethics committee decided to... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. SCP-002 Quimby alert. Hey! Feel worthy. Aw. Someone make a Quimby SCP. How do you know that someone hasn't already? No, that would be kind of silly. Quimby is the living room? Oh no, how did you know? I am so alive that I have become the living room. Oh no, I can't believe you caught me like this. Oh no, this is so sad. This is so sad. I can't believe you've done this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Quimby versus Quimby. Do I have a character named Quimby yet? No, okay, so we've got Quimby alert. We've got Mayor Quimby alert. We've got Quimby. Quimby Alouetta. And then I think hardcore is technically Quimby. Quimby alert. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this for sure. I found a VR headset that kills you if you die in the game. Courier just got real. Hey, Courier! Everyone's favorite, not real Sword Art Online spinoff. I'm gonna be honest, I would be so excited if Courier was real. Like if not as if it was real in real life. That sounds an awful lot like people dying, but like if the concept of courier was actually made into a thing, that would be neat. Quimby versus Quimbolimius the Copper Maker. Oh, that's true. We do have Quimbolimius the Copper Maker. Quimby alert. I'm in work crunch times. Will be lurking, but hello. Hi, Mr. Malouk. Good to see you. I am cooking pork chop to fuel my fear of the deep dark. Okay, chat. What if we touch the skulk a little bit? What if before we were done today, I just what if I just touched it a little bit? What if I just went and I collected some so that I could use it in builds and stuff? Would that be so bad? Would that be so bad? Salmon ore? What? That sounds simultaneously terrifying and enlightening at the same time, and I'm a bit confused about this. Hold on, sorry, I realized I had those in the wrong order. And I just realized I need this back out again because I am elytraing back to the cave system. One moment, please. We are experiencing technical difficulties, but not actually, just imaginary technical difficulties. What is the stream name? Skulk is NSFQ. I know it's NSFQ, but like, can I? There we are. So I know it's NSFQ, but I'm really tempted to just go pick up a little bit of it, right? Right? Copper's the baby of iron and diamond. Interesting take there. I'm pretty sure this is the way back to. Oh dear. This is not the way back. Oh, it's the way back. I'm having code changes that should have been done and fixed Wednesday, but we just found out existed this morning. It's a bit spicy, but I live dangerously. That does sound a bit spicy, Mr. Malouk. I am wishing you all the best with that. NSFQ? Yeah. If you died from flying into that tree, I would have laughed at you. I wouldn't have died from flying into that tree. I'm too good for that. Too good at, not dying from flying into the tree, that is. Alright, chat. We're just kind of searching for anything familiar now that might lead me back to where I was. Wait, hang on. I know what it is. I need to go further. I need to be like 6,000 blocks. I don't think that will actually do too much, but it might do something for me. Okay. That there, I feel like I might remember that ruined portal actually. Congratulations, I'm finding landmarks. Okay, this sort of terrain is. This is what the area near the cave looked like. So clearly we must be close, right? Right? That's what that means. Okay, I think it is further this way actually. Watch as I've just lost it all. Watch as I've just lost it all. Watch her die to a tree now. No, I wouldn't. I'm too good. I would just simply say no. It's over here! It's over here! Oh, I am actually navigating for once. Oh, I want to see if I could make that last without. I don't want to use a rocket, so I'm just simply gonna go on foot. Whee! There she is. I cannot believe I found that again, chat. I cannot believe I found that. If you go anywhere near NSFQ, I'll place the NSFQ wall. Oh dear. Oh, but there's copper over there. So I mean, I at the very least have to go for the copper. Chat, I know it's a bad idea to go near the skulk. I'm well aware it's a bad idea to go near the skulk. But also like is my feelings on that. Let's just head back into the cave and see what happens, alright? Let's just head back into the cave and see what happens. Am I gonna touch the skulk? No! Definitely not for sure. That doesn't sound like a thing that I would do. Just quick, I do want to check this area to see if there's any copper hanging around. Remember, as much as we're gonna joke and laugh and have a silly time talking about the skulk, the main goal is still copper, because that's still what we need. Oh wait, I wanted to get a little breathy area, and also to place a torch in there because it's very dark. This should do. Doop. Oh, doop. There we are. There we are. Okay. Now I can properly see to remove all the copper from this place. I will find you. Do it. Not me, but like the person who keeps pinging you. I was about to get so like bet, and I was like, wait a second, that's maybe not the best idea. Do it. You won't. No, don't actually. But I bet you won't. Don't do it. Oh, hello. Wait, Nautilus shell. Nautilus shell. That's important. Nautilus shell. Okay, yeah, don't need the rotten flesh, just the Nautilus shell. That was serendipitous, and also will surely have an effect on my inventory at some point. Let's see if I can get a little breathy spot going. It doesn't seem to want to give me a breathy spot, so I will just simply go back up to the surface. Wow, the surface. Bring doors with you? I could bring doors, but I actually find that doors are a little bit unwieldy for it. My favorite tactic is actually to just dig a block above you, and then that makes a little breathy spot. And it's very convenient. Do I want to go down further? I don't know, maybe. Wait, hang on, are we still... Oh wait, this is the one that's like the one Minecraft song for like half an hour. This is just the Minecraft full soundtrack. But you know, I'm here for it at the moment. Yeah, but for when you go deep down and can't make a spot. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can usually find something to make a spot. Some sort of little overhang, or you can dig 2 blocks deep into a wall, and that'll do it too. And I'm not planning to be underwater for super long, so it should be fine. It should be fine. So you ready? We go 1 and... whoop. Yeah, there we are. And that creates another breathy spot. Play other side. Alright, we can listen to other side. Give me just a sec. I'll pull it up. Other side. Alright. Lena Rain, there we are. Okay. Here we go. It's jamming time. Let's turn that up just a little bit. Alright. Doop. If I hear one more ping sound, yeah. It's Laurel. Hi! Hey! Welcome to the stream! It's lovely to see you. How are you doing today? I'm trying to convince myself not to do silly things, such as go touch the skulk that I found yesterday, but mostly looking for copper. Remember, the main goal is 100% always copper. Over NSFQ. I know it's NSFQ, but like, but have you considered that it's very pretty and I want to use it for building? It's very pretty. Not safe for Quimby. I know. Cook skulk. That's scary. Oh no, I spent a large part of yesterday being absolutely terrified of it, but now that it's been a day, I'm inexplicably like fascinated by it. Oh yep, I'm very close to needing to pull out my the crafting table, but we're not quite there yet. Told you I put the wall. I'm not near it. I haven't even gone near the skulk yet. Oh wait, that's gonna be a crafting table moment. Whoop, doop, and a doop. There we are. I'm going to need to breathe soon, so let's just quick make a jump back to a breathy spot. Breathing. I do love breathing, chat. I do love breathing. One day. Oh, one day till cake. Oh man, I want to have cake in one day. Actually, I want to have cake always, to be fair. Like, to be perfectly clear, I always want cake. But having cake in one day would be pretty cool too. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. For a second, I saw the open space left by the copper, and I thought it was a deeper cave system, and I was like, oh boy. 0 days because it's under 24 hours? Nice. I want to have cake in less than 24 hours. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, chat. When I get closer to actually doing something NSFQ, then you can put the NSFQ wall. But if I'm just talking about doing NSFQ things, then maybe we wait until it actually happens, because I don't know if I'm gonna go for it yet, because I am legitimately terrified of skulk. I'm just considering it. I'm just thinking really hard about it. I just have impulsive thoughts to do it. Minus 8 days. Minus 8 days from cake. Oh, I want to have cake 8 days ago. Man, that would be nice. Having cake 8 days ago would have been great. I would have eaten cake 8 days ago. Just making sure no copper ore got swept anywhere. And yep, we're good to go. I don't know. I kind of want to leave the underwater areas. Oh, that was other side, everyone. Big round of applause for other side. Woo 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 woo. Other side is a good track. I had an idea. Yeah. What's your idea about? Ah! I didn't mean to break that, but it did reveal some more copper, so I don't know that I can complain. Oh, that is, yep, that is. Oh wait, it's not crafting table time. That's the words. New doll block command. Yeah. Didn't mean to pick up that dripstone block, so I will just yeet. Thanks, dripstone block. Very cool. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. It's been a good time, dripstone block. But unfortunately, we do have to part ways now because I never actually liked you. No, I like dripstone block sometimes. That's a lie. I can't lie to my good friend dripstone block like that. Alright. I was gonna say that seems to be all the copper from this area, but I know if I say that, I will immediately get dunked on with finding another section of copper. So I think instead what I'm gonna say is, wow, this seems like a great moment to move to further up and not in the water. It's also nighttime and I am gonna sleep. Big sleep moment. It's like the Twitch pronoun extension, but instead of installing something, you run pronouns user and it'll give you their pronouns. Interesting. How did it store their pronouns? Would all that storage have to be done like by Dollbot with you, or? Because I mean, I assume that Dollbot doesn't have the magical capability to just know someone's pronouns. So it'd be pretty neat if that was something that you could just do. Is just simply know someone's pronouns. Like, I don't know. I once read a story about fairies where in the story the fairies just like could automatically tell pronouns from looking at people. It was just like part of their magic, and I was like, man, that kind of pops off though. I think Twitch pronoun extension has an API, so I might be able to pull data from there. You know what? I probably should. Yeah, no, that's words for sure. That is surely words that you're saying. So yep. Congrats on knowing words, because I definitely don't. Whoop. Ah! I was gonna say I didn't mean to dig that cobblestone, but it did open up through to this other areas, and I've got a little tunnel. Got a little tunnel system. But I will be dropping off the cobblestone because Cause yeah, yep, no cobblestone. Okay, chat, so here it is. Here's where the danger starts. Cause down here, down through over this way, you can see it right there. The skulk. Now, it doesn't really seem to be spreading. So I think there's probably no XP running to it from here. But I kind of want to pick up just a little bit of it. The one concern is that when I got close last time, I started to hear a skulk sensor. Yeah, see? Skulk sensor starts clicking. You pick up skulk with a hoe, right? I do have a hoe just hanging around in my toolbox. What if we pick up just a little bit of it? What if we just do a little, what if we just do a little bit of it? Just like one or two. I'm not gonna touch it. Oh, wait, but that does go down to an area below. That is a concern. Because I don't want to go down to an area below. There is more, like, on the walls here. Not picked up any of it. Cool. Oh wait, oh wait, my hoe doesn't have silk touch. Maybe it needs silk touch. Yeah, because I've got fortune on Mia. Let's just take a quick moment to observe the internet. Okay. Skulk. I'm just looking up skulk. Oh, I forgot that was an actual word. Skulk Minecraft. Skulk Minecraft. How to pick up, namely. One moment. Doop 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 doop. Oh wait, it says it can be mined with any tool. Wait one sec. The page just decided to freak out. Okay. It says it can be mined with any tool, but hoes are the quickest. It drops one experience if mined without silk touch. So wait, can it be picked up then? How do you pick it up? It just says it can be broken, but it doesn't say one moment. Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem to say that it needs silk touch or anything. But maybe I'm just bad at picking it up. Let's try just one more time. Pick up with silk. Wait, if I don't tell you, you'll get that as a cute zone. Oh, so you do need silk touch for it. There we are. The only trouble is I'm not going down for it. Oh, hello. Oh, got it. Yep, we got it. We're good. We got it. Yep, we're good. We got it. We got him. Chat, we got him. We got the skulk. I only need one piece. Because I can make more with it. So we only need one piece. That is grounds for pulling out the extra box and putting some things away. I'm not gonna lie, chat, that was stressful. That was stressful, but let's go ahead and let's. I know that there's oh, that scared me, Mr. Maluk. That did legit scare me for a second. But thank you. I know there's more area over here. Let's just take a look. Hey, Twitch says you're actually streaming today. Hey, Twitch does indeed say that. Thanks, Twitch, for saying that I'm streaming today. Because sometimes Twitch does not believe that I'm streaming. Alright, chat, let's just take a little look-see around here. I don't see any... Oh, hello, friend. I don't see any skulk or anything hanging around these here parts. So it's probably fine to do some resource collection here. Hi, zombies. How you doing, friends? Hi. Hello. Wow. I'm glad that we were able to become such good friends in such a short time. Wait, how did I end up in the mine shaft last time? Because that's really what I'm wondering, because I know I left a lot of things behind in that mine shaft. I mean, this here looks like it's probably the same mine shaft. Yeah, this looks like it's probably the same mine shaft. But I want to get back to where I was in the mine shaft, because I know I left a lot of copper behind. Ooh, I almost looked at that Enderman. Or I could just not go back into the mine shaft and I could explore this area. I mean, it does seem that there's a decent amount of copper around here. But I know I left behind a ton of stuff last time. How did I enter it though? Hi, Drowned. I don't know why you're gurgling, but okay. Yep, thanks, friend. Man, it is a shame to have to kill this zombie villager. I just don't want to... I'm just thousands of blocks away from my home. And don't really want to deal with transporting that guy. Hi, Drowned. Hi there. Hi. Hi. Hi, zombie villager. Can zombie villagers turn into Drowned? I don't think so. Right? There's no way zombie villagers can turn into Drowned. I feel like I would have seen that before if it were real. Wow, that Drowned really do be gurgling though. Congrats, Drowned, on gurgle. Very cool, friend, very cool. I'm pretty sure this way is the section I was looking at earlier that does connect with the skulk. So we want to avoid that. We want to not go that way. That is a no, Quimby, don't do that zone. I mean, this is a pretty nice cave. It's a pretty nice cave. Like, look, there's copper. It has gotten to a point in my life where I do define a nice cave as having copper. It's got a pretty decent amount of copper too. Oh, a skeleton. I need arrows, thank you. Oh, a creeper. I need to run away for a second. Thank you. Ah, the skeleton was shooting the creeper. I could have gotten a music disc out of that. Rip. Rip, that's fine. Let's just run around a little bit more. I'll eat some steak. Nice. Whoop. There's a creeper. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. The creeper has been weakened. So I can now proceed to phase 2 of the plan. Whew! Phase 2 of the plan complete. I can now proceed to phase 3 of the plan. Oh, okay. Thanks, the username is all about. Ah. I see. And now we can proceed to phase 4 of the plan. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty good time for getting arrows. Okay. And now we make some more torches and we get going. And now we kill this zombie and then we make some torches and then we get going. Boop. Boop. Okay. Doop doop. And doop. You know, listening to sections of the Minecraft soundtrack is great. But I'm gonna be honest, I did prefer when you were listening to the remixes of it. So let's move back onto that. Oh, this is a piano cover. Cool, cool. Yeah, let's stick around in this cave for a little bit. It's a pretty good cave. Hi, Enderman. I may have to slay you at some point, and I don't like the idea of that. So, just stay out of my way, please. Don't be annoying. Whoop. And a whoop. And a whoop. We do want to be careful to keep watching out for the skulk again, because I'm pretty sure this cave does meet up with the section of the cave that has the skulk. So yeah, let's just be very aware of that. I am afraid. I'm very afraid. Very afraid, but I know it doesn't sound it. Me just saying, yeah, I'm very afraid, but I'll be honest, chat, like, it's just, skulk is terrifying. Oh, and then this leads to the oh, that's a lot of mobs over there. This leads to the big section of cave that we were exploring one bit of like 2 days ago. Whoop. Yeah. I'm doing that thing again, chat. I'm doing that thing where I light up a large amount of area, but I don't actually collect the resources. I think we can probably consider this well lit enough that I can start doing some basic resource collecting in this front section. So, but there's the mine shaft there. There is the mine shaft there. Yeah, we gotta light up some of the mine shaft at least, so that no creepers will spawn and then walk out and blow me up while I'm trying to do something. Oh, there's some lava here. That's pretty cool. I do enjoy an occasional lava. Now there's more copper. Okay, here's what we'll do. I dig this copper as I go back to avoid the constant me leaving resources behind issue. And we just don't worry about the fact that I could die here. We just take the risk. We just, you know, we just take the risk for it. I did not want to pick up that railroad. Sorry, railroad. Not today. Maybe someday. Eventually, perhaps. It's not breaking to trigger the error alert, but it's not working either. That is a dilemma. When things do not break enough to trigger the error alert, but they are still breaking. Okay, here I am gonna... Oh, hello! One moment, please. There we are. Yikes. That's fine. That's chill out. Yeah, no, it is a good thing I went and lit that up though, cause yeah, that could have been bad. That could have been pretty terrible. Boop, boop, boop. Why must there always be more? Why must there always be more? Huh? Why do we gotta constantly keep going always? Okay, on the plus side, this does lead back to the area from yesterday, but now I gotta go back. Okay, I'll just I'll get the copper and resources from here, and then I will go back, and then I will remember that I come this way later when I want to find my way back to this mine shaft. That's done. Dalbot's channel crashed because its send is not defined. Ah, nice. Okay, alright, so remember chat, we gotta come back this way. We gotta come back this way for it. Okay, I'll pick up the coal. I'll pick up the coal because I gotta get the coal. I just gotta. It's an actual legal requirement. I gotta. Fun fact, I'm still riding just a little teensy bit of an adrenaline high from the skulk earlier. I was so worried I was gonna do something wrong and spawn a warden. Cause oof. Okay, wait. Question about wardens. Does anyone know, do wardens despawn? Cause I feel like I've heard conflicting reports. Some say that like you need to name tag them to get them to stay, and some say that you don't, that they just don't despawn. Does anyone know which one it is? Cause I am unaware actually. I feel like it would be terrifying if they didn't despawn. I would not be a fan of that. I would not be an enjoyer of that concept. But I mean, I guess there's nothing I could do about it other than just try not to spawn wardens. But yeah, that's fine. I will be stopping for the copper. We all knew it was coming. We all knew it was happening. How much copper? Wait, how much copper do I need at this point? How much copper do I need? We're getting pretty close to ender chest time, so I can check when we get there. Got an error, but it's different errors, so I'll count as progress. As long as it's, yeah, as long as the result is different, you can definitely count that as progress. At least in my personal opinion. I mean, unless it's backwards progress, unless it's broken something that needs to get fixed to be able to return to the previous state of error, because, yeah. Gosh, I love dripstone cave, copper veins. Like, they really just be popping off. Oh, rip. Yeah, let's do that instead, and then that. Yep, okay. Wow, the music just got very, very exciting right there. Congratulations, music, for, yep. There's a trial directory, nice. Okay, we're pretty close to ender chest time, but we've got some space to go first. Okay. Doop and a doop. Doop 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 doop. Hi, spider noises. How are you, spider noises? Wait. Did I already? Yes, okay. Good. Good. I was like, did I already stop the spiders? Yes, I did. Although it sounds like there's more spiders nearby, so that's good news. That's great. Oh, I wonder if they're below me. Whoa! Oh man, they really just sort of appeared, huh? Alright, I'll bite. I'll see what's up here. Was it just spiders hanging out, or is there a spawner nearby? Oh! At the very least, there are spiders hanging out. Still, the jury's still out on whether there's a spawner. I would assume there's a spawner nearby for this amount of spiders. Die! Okay. Let me just consume some food. I'm going to want to stop dying before I proceed. Okay. So then, okay, it looks like these spiders were from the spawner that I stopped earlier, and they were just hanging out. They were just vibing. Discord Dollbot uses a folder called DB, and I was trying to use that, but Twitch Dollbot uses a settings folder. That would make a difference, trying to pull files from the incorrect location. Doop, doop, doop. Doop. Nope, not gunpowder, stone. Remember when I said I was going back to the cave? remember when I was like, I'm just gonna do a quick little detour here and then I'm gonna head back to the cave? This is exactly what happens to me, always. I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll get to that. And I proceed to do something like this. Okay, this should push us over to Ender Chest time pretty soon. I do want to just get the last of the resources first. No, let's do that. No, come on. Oh. That's that stupid block above my head. If I could just jump, all my problems would be solved. Okay. Whew. Alright. And I could have sworn I picked up some cobblestone earlier. No, okay, I didn't. We're good. Okay. Thoughts. I should. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know I'm gonna pick up the. Yeah. Oh, hello. Wait, is this? I know I forgot to look in one of these at some point, and I do think it was this one. Yeah, when I was exploring, I just like didn't look in one of the chests because I was being silly about it. Because I just wanted to light the area up. And I was like, I'll get back to that later, and then I never did. And now I think that's it. I think I did get back to it. It just took until now. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. A-doop. A-doop-doop-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And alright. Oh, it was supposed to be Ender Chest time, wasn't it? Whoops. Okay, additionally though, I gotta dump some unwanted items. No! Cobblestone, in what world does me dropping you off in a corner make you think I want you back? Cobblestone, why? Okay, I'm picking up the coal and then it's Ender Chest time. You gotta get the coal. Okay, it is Ender Chest time. It is Ender Chest time. I hate pronouns. So let's start with this and that. And then let's get the other box. Oh, we are getting very close. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's close. That's close. That's very, very close. Honestly, like just a few more stacks. A few more stacks should do it. Because we've got 1, 2, and 3, and 82 divided by, and like divided by 27 is about 3. Because 27 times 3 is 81. So, hey. I will say I don't remember if it was 82 or 83. I imagine I'm going to hit over 82 at this point, which will be pretty good. Which will be good for, it'll be good for business, kid. But yeah. The trouble is, so I have my quota that I need to hit before I can go home, right? But I've stumbled into an area that's like super resource rich, but it's also really far away from my house. So on one hand, you know, I'm gonna hit quota, but on the other hand, like, at what other time will I find myself out over in these blocks? Like, in these chunks. It's so far away from home. And let's just eat that cobblestone again. So, I don't know, it's a dilemma, because on one hand, you know, go home, smelt block, feed cube, but on the other hand, whoop, what are your pronouns? I use she, they. I am hearing noises. Ah! Let's just, take a little look-see down here. Did I already get the spawner here? I think I did. I think I did already get the spawner. But there's more going on here. Huh, but they can't reach me. Get wrecked. Doop, doop, doop. Doop and a doop. Now the problem is I don't want to get rid of the string now, because string is a semi-valuable resource. Whoop! Let me just it's fine. It's fine. I didn't know there were 2 creepers. I didn't know there were 3 creepers. Whew. Whew, it's fine. It's so totally completely fine. It's so fine. It's fine. Yep, it's fine. That was 100% fine and definitely okay and not a problem, and we're doing super well. I'm glad that we've learned these things today, because it is for sure true. Oof. Yeah, I should have known better than to drop down into the area, but like, there was copper. What was I supposed to do? A child. There's only one thing worse than a rapist. A child. No. Okay. This does lead back to the cave, so technically we have gotten back around to where I need to go. And I got more arrows out of that, so it's clearly 100%. It was all within my calculations. And yep, we're doing great. But I could always just get string from. Oh my gosh! Thanks, Penny. Thanks for that. I could always just get string from a spider spawner. You know, it's not that rare of a resource that I need to like covetously hold on to it. The gold ore I am very tempted by. I'm very, very tempted by the gold ore. And you know what? I think I'm too much tempted by the gold ore. I'm taking it. When life gives you gold ore, gold ore. This is true facts from me, Quimby. Maybe one of these days I will stop getting jump scared by the GG sound alert. I make no promises, because that doesn't sound like me. I think I will probably just simply keep getting jump scared by it, but that's chill. Technically, I did this to myself by making it a thing. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I was like, is that gonna mess with my torches? No, it's literally just gonna go flow into a 1-block hole. So, pop off. Poppeth off, my good water stream. So yeah, I could I could theoretically go home in a few stacks of blocks. But the trouble is going home the right choice? Because, you know, resource-rich area, thousands of blocks from home. Will I ever come back here? Yada yada. Is it right to just leave all this alone? Moral dilemma, etc., etc. Boop. Torches. Subject. Oh, nice. Neat. Cool command. And I was gonna say this seems like a pretty small water area. It does look like it continues down that way, and no, not over here. Yeah, this area should be pretty chill and fine to mine in. Yeah, I know. Big sad, Penny. Big sad. But it's okay. Maybe someday you'll be subbed. Perhaps someday just the winds of fate will align for it. Made it while testing the tag subscriber thing. Ah. Oh yeah, because I assume you'd have to be able to tell if someone's subbed or not for various things. Yes, for yep, various things. Yep, that's what I'm sticking with. All right, now that I've got a nice little breathy spot there. No. Okay, that does just lead back into a previously explored area. I thought we were looking at another like cave system or something. And I was like, no, please. But it's okay. It just leads back into the spot we were in earlier. And that's fine. Well, yeah, I was gonna say I might have some torch issues, but mostly it's fine. Mostly it's perfectly okay. Okay, yeah, let's just let that do its thing. I think I've cleared out this area, and let's head back out over here. This is where the real meat of the business is. 'Cause I gotta look for the gold, kid. Not actually gold, but you know. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna come home with a stack of beans, and I'm not gonna know what to do with the beans. Okay, hot takes. Does anyone else confuse raw iron with like raw chicken? I talked about this a good bit when 117 came out. But I'll look at it sometimes and I'll be like, yes, raw chicken, or like raw rabbit or something. It just looks an awful lot like those, I would argue, and it confuses me sometimes. Sometimes I'm confused and scared about it. No, I'm doing that thing again where I go to light stuff up and then I don't ever go back for the resources. Stop doing that, me. Okay. I don't know what is with these Minecraft remixes and just starting with like 40 seconds of silence. There we are. Like, it's just like 40 seconds of silence, and I'm like, literally what purpose does that have? Do you think I just... do you think my purpose for clicking this was not to hear sound? See, this is a little cave section, but hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, okay, we've got some hard limits in there. It does dip down pretty deep over there, but hopefully that'll be cool. PV trying to log into Dollbot because of how lockdown is. Neat. Neat. Ah, the water! Oh no! Oh no, the water! Oh no! Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh no, the water! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, chat, the water. This is so sad. This is so sad. What am I gonna do? Oh no, chat, the water. Oh no. Oh no! This is so unfortunate. I can't believe that this would happen to me. How could this happen to me? I made my mistake. Got nowhere to run. Life goes on. Man, that song is such a meme. I like to imagine that when it was written, it was not originally intended to be a meme. And then people made it a meme, and now the creator just has to suffer every single day knowing that it became a meme. I just like to think about that, though. Slime squishes. What's a slime doing squishing around these here parts? What's a slime doing squishing around these parts? Also, where is the slime squishing? Is the slime down here or is the slime in the other building area? Okay, there are resources down here. Oh, deep slate section. Okay, well, we'll light this up a little bit and then not ever worry about it again because we're not deep enough for good copper things. Oh, the other ones. Hey! Dollbot, hi. Okay, there's a little bit of copper and I will be picking that up. But mostly when you get this deep, copper stops being, copper stops being as good a deal. Oh hey, this meets back up with the other area. That's cool. I did not mean to break that cobblestone, but you know what? I don't regret it. There, I said it. I don't regret that. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Are you gonna try and make me regret it? 'Cause joke's on you. You can't. I have no remorse for my actions. Okay. Oh, I will be picking up this gold ore because I already have gold ore in my inventory. And I will be yeeting that cobblestone again. Get out of here. No one wants you. Yeesh. You'd think they would pick up the hint at some point, but no, I'm still just stuck with this. I just had a moment where I remembered what exactly it is I'm doing here. That is just collecting an unreal amount of copper. And I experienced an emotion as part of that. I don't know exactly what that emotion was, but yeah, that was surely an emotion. Music's a bit soft for my tastes. I want what do I want? Huh. Let's go for the Stardew Valley soundtrack. It's got just a little more energy. It matches, still matches the vibes, but like energy. Oh, come on, I know I can make that jump. There we are. Doop. Alright. Then I think that should be most of it from this way. So then I think the slime I heard earlier probably was over here. And of course there's more cave. There was a good amount of copper right there, so you know it's a good investment. But there is more cave, and you know I always want to be wary of more cave because of my natural tendency to just follow more cave instead of picking up resources. I just want to light it up, and then it turns out that the cave is very long and does not stop ever. Oh, cobblestone again. Let me just do a little boop. Okay. Just a little boop, that's all. So yeah, the issue, chat, is, you know, we've got this cave going on, right? And theoretically, at some point, you know, and I've been doing a pretty bang up job of getting all the copper from it, and we're getting really close to the copper quota. In fact, we may have already hit the copper quota. But what do I do after that? Like, what do I do that? Hey, yo, love that. Congrats on Dollbot confirming that that you are subbed, Mr. Malouk. That is very cool. So yeah, theoretically at this point in time, having done those last 3 stacks of blocks of copper, theoretically we've hit the quota. But there's still so much copper, like in this cave, in the other caves. There's a lot of copper just hanging around the area too, that I don't know if I can leave yet. Like, this place is literal thousands of blocks away from my home. I don't think I'm ever coming back if I leave now. So I think this is going to be one of those times that we go above and beyond the quota, and hopefully that we go above and beyond the quota, and then the cube is so impressed by my efforts that it doesn't eat me, right? Yeah. All right. Oh no. Oh, pronouns, nice. I need some water. I need to consume some liquid. All right, liquid has been consumed. Is this just a little water area, or is this a big water area disguising itself as a little water area to make me think that there's not a lot of water area? Because it kind of feels like it's a big water area disguising itself. Like, look at that. This seems perhaps like a big water area, or maybe it's a small water area pretending to be a big water area.
Thank you.
Aw. Dalba, okay. Pop off with gifts up to Penny. You know, congrats. So yes, you don't want to be eaten by copper. It's a once in a lifetime experience, but not the good kind. Yeah. That moment when you're underwater and then creeper hurts. Oh, I could see creeper hurts somehow being down here. Oh yeah, there's a creeper. There's a creeper. And hey! Congrats on being subbed, Penny. Dollbot really came in clutch for you. Okay, but chat, there's more cave. There's more cave, and I'm leaving so much cave behind constantly. Whoa! There was another creeper. What? Whoa! Why are there so many creepers? Is that it? Is that all of them? Is that all the creepers? Is that all of them? Oh, the Dripstonic Road. It's paved with copper. I know it's paved with copper, but I keep following the Dripstonic Road, and then I keep not picking up any of the copper. What am I to do with this? Alright. That skeleton is looking... Oh, yeah, it's... Yeah, kind of a rip for that skeleton, to be honest. Big sad, big sad. Recreational, hi! Hello, hello! Bless you. Bless you with that sneeze. I think it's so sad that you had to sneeze. This is the most unfortunate thing that has ever happened ever. Creeper. Aw, man. I would want to see if I could... Oh, I was about to say I would want to see if I could get the skeleton to kill it for music disc, but that would be difficult. And then the skeleton just kind of killed the yeah. Cool, cool. I got blocks. Haha, blocks. Like cause blocks. No third person the sub gift leaderboard. Yeah, person, quote unquote. Yep, W doll mode. Yeah. Yeah. That moment when it's you logged into Dollbot gifting a sub to yourself. Yeah, no, it really do be like that. Alright, so this area is dripstone. Ah! Dripstone is not dripstone. Deep slate, that's the word. Deep slate is not traditionally very good for copper collection, so I will be ignoring that area because I don't want to deal with it. There's more copper! Ha! Chat, there just keeps being more copper. Deleted the payment info on Dollbot's account just in case. Good plan. Don't want records of that everywhere, yeah. Chat, there's so many, there's so much. There's so much and so many happening, and I don't know what to do with it. That parental figure, not Penny, why? Oh no. Not Rack. Wait, did I say Rack? Wait, did I say Rack? If I did, I'm sorry, that's one of those moments of me not knowing what words come out of my mouth. Security cent? Yes. Yeah, sometimes I say words and I just say words. Rack is everyone, it's fine. Oh, okay. As long as Rack is everyone, then that's okay. Then that is a certified Rack is everyone moment. The copper. I'm feeling like we are Rack. Nice. The joke about Rack getting hacked too much. Ah, I see. Well, rip then. If we're all Rack, then we're all getting hacked. That's unfortunate. That's big sad. Where did you come from? Where did this guy come from? Okay, but yeah, I am kind of legitimately being held hostage by copper right now. Because I keep being like, ah yes, and then I'll just do a little bit more, and the next thing I know, like, I'm on my 4th shulker box of copper, you know, we're stuck here, we're trapped forever and infinitely. There's more water? Okay, this does look to be just a little water section. I kind of want to block it up. Boop, boop. And now it can't hurt me anymore. Yay! Love that. Getting called? Who's calling me? No. I still have payment info on here for Prime. Prime. Rack-a-hack? Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Words be that way sometimes. Do you guys remember Cyber Chase? Cause I don't know, you saying like Rack-a-hack for some reason made me just get a huge old blast to the past back to Cyber Chase. Autocorrect over, it really do. But yeah, no, Cyber Chase. Shaped my life, TBH? No, for sure. Man, Cyber Chase was such a way to be. I didn't, like, looking back, I can clearly see how it's all about, like, internet safety, but also, like, math and stuff. But at the moment, I thought it was just kind of, like, a wild time. I was like, whoa, they're, like, they're going and, like, and they're in this crazy place where things are different, and they have to be, like, concerned about their safety. Like, oh my gosh, wow, this is weird and wild, and whoa. But yeah, it was the internet. Also, if Discord finds your bot token on the website, and we'll have to reset it. Thanks, Discord. That sounds like a certified Discord moment. Discord moment, real and true. Oh. It's just another little water section. It's not even anything important. Okay. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Boop, 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 boop. And then that'll be fine. It'll be fine and okay and good. And it broke my torch! I can't believe it would do this. Oh, and it carried the... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can get leaked by being done because it'll change it. Oh, is that an actual certified? Thanks, Discord moment. This token got it. Token on Twitch mode. I love you guys saying words and me being like, yes. Yep. Those words for sure. Yep. That's how I feel about that too. Not super interested in that area. That's just kind of flat little spot. Okay, yeah. There's more cave. When will this torment end? Oh, I don't think you can actually jump up from that, but it looks like you should be able to. So I'm upset about it now. Doop, doop, doop. And more dripstone. I just keep finding more dripstone, which I know is technically what I want. And big dripstone area. I already have one big dripstone area I need to be exploring. And another big dripstone area. That guy has a sword. Thanks, zombie with sword. You're my favorite zombie with sword. My account can be a bot. Oh, any account can be a bot. I mean, we've already discussed me, and you know, the question of whether I technically count as a living being. And I mean, did we ever answer the question of if I count as a living being? I think we said my Minecraft character for sure counts as a living being. But I don't think we ever figured out if I do. There was a creeper there, and I will be dealing with it in a second. I just needed some space. And also to light up this area a little bit too. Ooh, copper. That was a big copper section. Alright. Zomboy. Parachid. Creeper. Aw man. Parachid. Okay. Skeleton. Parachid also. We're doing great. Raka's in Instagram. Oh, what? It's not me, that's Steve. Ah, Steve, of course. How could we forget Steve? Oh, Steve. You absolute Steve. I really need to get sharpness on my axe. I just remembered that I don't have sharpness on my axe. Yeah, I just remembered I don't have sharpness on my axe. And that, yeah. He's like me in every way, except he's named Steve. Search from your Twitter then. Clearly Steve has been stealing Rack's Twitter. And that's where I'm going to end that sentence. I see no issues with this. I think that it just makes sense. I don't know why we have to make such a big deal about it. When there's a clear, obvious, 100% real and true answer. Alright. It's not that one of those ones where there's big area to light up. So I'm hesitant to do resource collection. But I know that if I keep lighting up a big area, I eventually will get sidetracked and not collect resources. But there's such a big area that it's unsafe if it's not all at least semi-lit up. Oof. I got hectic and frogs. Rip. I know it's kind of cringe, but you made me laugh IRL. Ah. Nice. Sometimes cringe is allowed? Yeah. I agree. Sometimes cringe is allowed. Sometimes you're just a little cringe, and that's okay. That is a-okay. Let's be like one of those 90s anti-bullying ads where we're like, sometimes cringe gets committed. Your friends may commit cringe. Your family may commit cringe. And cringe is okay. Boop. Actually became the emoji, rolling and all. Oh, Pog. Yeah, I will admit you just made me like tilt my head. like the emoji. So congrats, you did it. Nice. A little bit of XP for my Silk Touch pickaxe. I saw a bat and it scared me. I was like, ah! But it was just a bat, it's okay. Unless it's UK government being anti-trans. Oh no, that's... See, but the thing is, that's not cringe. That is incorrect, actually. Yeah, that's... No. That deserves a stronger title than cringe because being cringe is okay. Like, denying people rights is not. Okay. We good. No! Ha! Ha! Why did that bring actual tears to my eyes? Why did that bring actual... Why did that bring actual tears to my eyes? Oh goodness. I'm blinking tears out right now. Oh, creepers. You better stop. You better stop. Can we do style campaigns? Nice. Yeah, do keep bullying the UK. Do that. Saw the creeper dying for a second. Oh, if you're confused, I saw some skulk. Here, I can show you guys again in just a sec. Let me just throw some torches around over here. Hi, bat. No highlighted message. Wow, that message really is highlighted. Congratulations on highlight message. Not safe for NSFQ. I know it's NSFQ, and that's why I'm so upset because I find a perfectly lovely dripstone cave and it has death ground in it. White text and purple blocks. Nice. Oh, and thank you for the honkin' boop recreational. That is very cool, and honestly is kind of a pick-me-up at this trying time in my life. Why has it gotta be skulk? Why do they gotta be that way? Oh, I need to empty my inventory. I had a bunch of mob drops from fighting mobs, and I would rather not have that. So let's just yeet some things into this little hole down here. Boop. And a boop. Okay. Neat. After he gets me. I saw that white text and purple joke from Rack. Nice. We don't mind an occasional joke steal. All comedy is derived from itself, so, you know. So it's yeah. It do be that way. I'm trying to convince myself to go back over to show you guys the skulk, but again it brought actual tears to my eyes and I don't know why. Ooh, that's quite a deep iron vein. Neat. I will proceed to immediately leave this place. Okay. How about I go show you guys the skulk and then we come back and we just pick up resources. Plagiarism is cringe, but remember kids, cringe is sometimes okay. Yeah, I mean, unless you're plagiarizing like essays and stuff or like research, then that is not good. But yeah, was it down here? No, it was further this way. Was it over here? No. Where was it? Was it over here? No, that wasn't it either. Where was it? I'm so upset about this. I'm so upset. Who would do something so evil? Me. No. Yeah. Just simply do not, I think. Potato. Okay, where was it? Where was the skulk? Where was it? Where was the skulk? Wasn't down there. Okay, let me give me a second. Also, I'm using Wiki the entire time. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. I got another potato. modify the file to remove it. Ah, rip. Where was the skulk? I saw it and I was so upset. Was it? Oh, it was over here, wasn't it? Look at that, chat. I'll show you guys another look in a second. There's a skeleton shooting at me. I think I need to light up this area up here. I'm so upset. I'm so legitimately upset about it. Ooh, arrows. What? What? And what? What? Alright. Eat the bones and rotten flesh. Consume some steak. I know it's not safe for Quimby, and that's a shrieker too. I'm so upset, chat. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Boy, run. Yeah, I know it's not safe for Quimby. Here, let's just remove any temptation I could have to go that way. Let's just make it utterly impossible for me to go over there. Yeah, so we're not going that way. At all, ever. But I'm so upset. Oh, cursed dripstone. And I don't even want to go into this mine shaft, because it looks like it might run that direction. So let's just avoid the mine shaft too. I'm so upset about it. I'm so upset and angry. Why is Skulk gotta be that way? Why's it gotta be that way? I'm just here down at unreasonable depths. And could Skulk just not also be down at unreasonable depths? Could it just say no, please? It's fine. I'm fine. It's totally fine. This is so fine, actually. There's more of the there's more of the mine shaft. I really need to be collecting resources. So let's just light up a little bit more of the area and get started on resource collection so I don't forget. Oh, how did I miss that shot? Oh, there's another one. Let's try this again. There we are. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ingest H2O. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I gotta ingest H2O. I guess I gotta ingest H2O then. Alright, I've got my water bottle here. Oh, I've not been drinking a lot of water today. No, big thanks for the hydrate. If you guys have a water bottle, I would, or, you know, a good liquid to drink, I would also suggest that you do that. Water. Water is tasty. How did you get your name? Well, so I had Quimby, right? And I needed a last name because Quimby was already taken, and like, so I didn't want to choose something else. So I just started saying Quimby and then various words to see which ones sounded good, and then I said alert, like Quimby alert, and I was like, hey, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that, and so that's what it is. Quimby got an alert. I mean, that is also one way to take it. I got an alert. someone alerted me that I needed to choose a name, and I was like, well, I want to jump that dripstone, but it's not quite short enough. Boop. Alright, this space is pretty well lit up. Just check Quimby go brrrr, 1, 2, 3 isn't taken. Oh my gosh! How, oh, my ideal name, it's perfect. Oh my gosh, I need to change my name immediately. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I didn't check that earlier. Quimby go brrrr, 1, 2, 3, my ideal and perfect name. Quick, no one steal it. I gotta have it. I gotta have the name, please. I got you. Nice, nice. I hate name changes. Honestly, kind of me too. Mostly because I don't know, what I should change my name to most of the time. Like, I know, back when we do, like, things in school where you'd have to come up with, like, a name or, like, a team name or something, I always hated coming up with new ones because I was just like, well, what do I change it to? I like... you know, I have one I like. What else do I need? They messed up Dollbot's database. Ah, that too. I have too many accounts. Coming up with names is the worst. It's terrible. It's like, oh boy, I guess I better just know things like what I want to be called. Like, oh boy. Yeah. So luckily, coming up with Quimby alert wasn't too difficult, because yeah, just Quimby and then and I'm really glad that the just saying words tactic works, because I don't know what else I would have done. I don't know, like come up with an actual real thing to use instead. Ugh, gross. Twitch only gives the channel names. And person names, but everything is always taken. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I didn't want to do like Quimby 1 or like Quimby very string of letters, because that's, I don't know, it's just kind of tacky. I feel like people usually remember like the main section of a name, but and then if there's any numbers on top of that, it's like, oh, but then, oh, but ooh, there's numbers. What are those numbers? I can't remember. Quimby 1. just write out Quimby. Maybe I will, you don't know. Okay, didn't sound bad. Yeah, Quimby 1 isn't terrible. See, Quimby is just a good one because it does, I think it sounds good with many other words. So when I did my thing of just like yeeting words at the wall with it, it went pretty well because, you know, there's a lot of things that did sound good with it. Quimby 1 Kenobi. My new name right there, Quimby 1 Kenobi. Ultimately, I am actually kind of attached to Alert now, because I don't know, it's got a good vibe to it, like Quimby Alert, and then also I can be like, Alert! It's Quimby, oh no! You know, just silly things like that, and I don't know, it's just got vibes. I was like, did the skeleton just shoot the creeper? No, the creeper just died on... The creeper just died on the dripstone. Okay, creeper. Okay. W. It was good. Woo! And also, I don't think most people here would remember the days of Mayor's Paradise. But Alert is really fun to work with as a last name. Because I had the Mayor Alert character there for a while, and that was good times. Just Mayor Alert sounds really nice. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why, if you're ever wondering why people in my chat sometimes call me Mayor, it's because of that. Right, he, because I'll never be him. Wow. Wow, that's really special. That's really special, Rack. Thank you for sharing such a heartfelt thing. I'll never be him either. Hey, yeah, because the he they, I like that. Good joke. We can both be he. He. Ooh, you guys have no right to be this funny today. You're just kind of just kind of popping off, to be honest. Didn't mean to pick up iron ores. Let me just, yeah. Let me just, fix that. Yep. You see they, because I'll also never be them. Nice. I didn't see that one earlier, so I had to bring it up now. Heckin' caves. Whoop. And then there's more copper over here. Chat, I really just need to... I just really need to stop being so gosh darn desperate for copper. You know? Like, wouldn't it be cool if I just wasn't constantly, you know, like, oh no, if I don't get my copper quota, bad things will happen. I don't know, I just think it would be an interesting take on the Minecraft experience to not be eternally trapped in a cycle of getting copper and smelting copper and getting copper and smelting copper and getting copper and smelting copper, you know? Like, call me crazy. I just kind of wonder if maybe there's a different way sometimes. He, him, stupid, that guy, anything works. I know someone who likes to do like silly joke pronouns by doing things like radio god, and it's pretty sweet. I'm like, nice. It's like, on one hand, pronouns are an important subject and should absolutely be respected, but on the other hand, if you can't joke about something, what's the point? You know? So I think pronoun shenanigans are silly. Doop, doop, doop. Whoop! Alright, that's that round of copper. You know, you remember when I remember when I found that that shrieker earlier? I just thought about that, and I was kind of thinking, man, wouldn't it be wild if there was more skulk just under me right now, and if I dig the wrong block, I fall down and then trigger a warden and then die? Just, you know, just thoughts I had right then. That's all. You know, the casual experience of being out on a cool little mining trip and then suddenly being filled with the existential dread of warden spawning. I love it. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm having a great time with that experience. Yep. Oof. How are y'all doing, chat? How are you guys feeling today? I think the futility of my quest has started to kick in a little bit. I mean, not that getting copper is necessarily a futile task, but just the fact that this is going to be my life for the next year or so, probably until I finish the cube. And I was just thinking about that, you know? Doop, 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 doop. On the plus side, copper pog, you know, copper pog. But that's nice. Ooh, 11 out of 10 vibe though. Are you sure you're really doing good, Penny? You've got an 11 out of 10 vibe. I mean, how good can you really be doing? Oh, rip. You have an 8 out of 10 vibe. Well, you didn't give Dollbot parameters, so you know. Oh, sorry, Rack, you didn't give words. Yeah, Rack, you gotta give Dollbot parameters. Sorry. Yeah, no, you. As much as the raw gold would be nice to have. No, I'm taking the raw gold. Block gremlin tendencies. Block gremlin tendencies. There we are. 15 out of 100 vibe. Wow, Dollbot is Dalbot is not being generous with those vibe checks today. Okay, I'm just putting the gold away immediately. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it, just putting the gold away. Dalbot hates everyone today. Here, let me give it a shot. Doop, 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 doop. Whoop. Hey! Dalbot low-key a little sad today. Well, I mean, maybe Dalbot just has favorites. Bias. Maybe Dalbot just has favorites. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, you know. Okay. Miss Mook has a 1,635,185 vibe out of 2,359,296 vibe. Imagine you still got 2. You set a super high parameter and it's like, ah yes, 2. Congrats on vibe. Honestly, I don't know if I set a super high parameter and got like a ridiculously low number, I don't know if I could handle it. I don't know if I could handle the shame. Oh, the shame. The shame. The shame. That would be a rough time. Yeah, that would be a rough time. Doop, 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 doop. I wonder how deep underground I am at this moment. Do I remember how to get back to the surface? Like, not that I need to go to the surface anytime soon, necessarily. But do I remember how to do that? I mean, presumably I could just follow the left torches for a while, but... Oh gosh, I like went into a mine shaft and I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow this later. Oh, I'm so deep in. I'm so deep in. I'm checked out 100,000, 550, wait, 56,155. Okay. To the 2 to not to the not having as many ingots. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, I just remembered to look at chat. Half vibe? Half vibe. The number puts how many individual copper ingots are necessary for the cube set completion. Oh! I forgot that was the exact number that was needed for the cube's completion. Pog. A cube completion moment. 64 times 64 times 64 times 9. Yeah, 2,359,296. Yeah. How do you talk so much? I say this in the nicest way possible. I'm genuinely impressed with your ability to communicate, to chat, and think of things to say. The simple answer is, I think, no thoughts head empty. Like, half of my brain is on playing a game, and then half of my brain is just set to ramble mode. Just, you know, just utter stream of consciousness, saying, like, anything that comes to my thoughts. Just words. Part of it is also that I was in improv in high school. Creeper hurts. Part of it is that I was in improv in high school and got a lot of experience being able to just say things, just kind of go and keep saying words for as long as necessary. I would recommend improv to like literally anyone. Anyone for any reason. I think improv is an important skill to learn. Because improv just teaches you so many things. Quimby is an improv entity that feeds off human energy, stories, and performing. No, that's true, yeah. Definitely for sure gonna make it. Improve is the only way I get on in life. Improv? Yeah. But also, yeah. It just be about that improv. Autocorrect go Bert. I know every single time I say improv, like I think my autocorrect has mostly learned to stop autocorrecting improv to improve, but it still happens on occasion, and I think it should just not happen. I can't talk at all, I'm too shy. Aww. Maybe someday you'll learn how to talk, Penny. Maybe someday you'll learn how to make words. Perhaps. No, I can't promise anything, but yeah, you'll get there. You'll learn how to say words. I did it. I learned how to say words. The phone you got me? It is an iPhone of some kind. I don't know that I remember which one it is. Doop, doop. I mean, what phone? Clearly I just accessed it. Wait, wrong way to do that. Yes, I 100% have a phone. Yes, my phone. Yes. Yes. Penny no speaking arc? Whoa. Wild times. Sometimes I think of Laura Catherine Gilbert, Gremlin Queen. May she be happy and well. In her series wherein she mentioned having the dream to start an improv school for socially anxious youths to have fun and develop people skills, and it's a world I want to live in. I will say, the Quimby I just slipped again. I have to engage the redacted protocol. Oh yeah, wrong chat. Apple vomit. I know, but I didn't pay. I didn't pay for it. So like, my parents paid for it, so I don't exactly have grounds to say, no. Sorry, I don't want that one. I will say, Mr. Muluk, I know the exact sketch that you were mentioning, and it is, and it is one of my favorite, like, pieces of media that has ever been created ever, so, nice reference. The Quimby AI arc is still going. What Quimby AI arc? I'm clearly just a normal human streamer. Clearly 100% just a human person. Yep. Any references you may hear to me not having a physical form or not having human experiences is purely an act, meant for entertainment purposes only, and does not at all reflect my actual opinions or lifestyle. Yep. It's okay, Rack is lore also. Wild lore. What lore? It's just, oh. Hello. Zombie spawner. Boop. 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 Neat. Gapple. I think I already have 13, but I'll take it again. Coal I will definitely take, and saddles and horse armor also. Nice. Nice. The dungeon was enough of a distraction to change subjects. Well done, Redite. Wrong try again. Mr. Milk, were you saying something? Sorry, I was so distracted by this dungeon that I wasn't really paying attention to what was happening. Yep. 100%. Definitely for sure. Yep. Like 10 different people almost. No, honestly, I think most people have, at the very least, a different, like, if not personality, but a different, like, behavior around different groups of people in their life. So I'm definitely a little bit different around you guys than I am around, like, people I know IRL, or people I know at work, various things like that. And it's just kind of how it be. You switch behaviors to match closer with the people around you, and that's okay. So I was saying Racklore, wow! Yep, That's clearly what we're talking about, and not at all the possibility of Quimby AI being a real thing. Yep. Doop. Doop moments. And we were open online because I'm just Penny here. Yeah, people have a tendency to be, like, more open online. People in groups that are, like, I remember distinctly back when I was in my improv group, that, like, people would be more, like, crazy and wild in improv than they would just, like, in regular class and stuff, because improv was a group where it was acceptable to have that kind of behavior, to be a little bit off the walls, a little bit zany, just kind of, you know, just doing silly stuff, as opposed to something. More? No. Oh. God, there's Skulk down there. Well, guess where we're not going. Guess we're Rack Duck. Yo! Duck moment. Duck moment. I love ducks. They're such mad lads. Like ducks are really out here living their lives to the max. Okay, so update, we are not going down over through that way. There's more skulk. It is a NSFQ zone. We will be leaving that alone. Let us remember that down through there is an NSFQ zone. We should be safe to. Oh, there's just a creeper face out over through there. Aw, it despawned. Aw. Ducks are my sole reason for existing. Ducks just pop off with the whole being ducks thing. Yeah, this section should be okay. We should have reasonable distance between us and the skulk. Yeah, I'm not touching that. I'm not going down there I think that's a little bit too close. Yo! Duck moment. Yeah, duck quote. I think that's exactly what it is for sure. No, sorry. I think that thing happened again where I say words and don't remember it. What? No, what means? Do any of us know? What does it mean? I've got no clue. Are you speaking in third person? Kind of sus? Yeah. A little bit sus. Oh, we were talking about BTTV. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I just remembered there was a query. Boop. Okay. It is blocking up iron blocks time. I'm gonna need to ender chest soon, but we're not quite there yet. Hoopst speaks in third person. Oh no, that's quite the question now, isn't it? Wait, oh, I just remember we were talking about like people having like different behaviors in different groups, which I still kind of want to talk about because I'm very fascinated by it. Yeah, or in professional environments, a lot of times people will be very businessy because that's what's expected of them. But then, which then causes some like social dissonance when you meet someone from where you behave differently around them while you're with a group of people that you behave in a different way with. If that makes any sense. I realize those words just kind of happen, but like let's say that you are out with a group of friends and you encounter your boss. Obviously you'd be acting differently around your friends than your boss, but like there's suddenly the question of, do you continue acting like you do around your boss, or do you act like you do around your friends in this circumstance? And you gotta like really quick code switch for it. I have a cursed language directed to random site. Not gonna send it because then the stuff is more sus than it should be. Yeah, probably for the best to not post it then. My boss is cooler than me. I also have a cool boss. My boss is pretty neat. So it's seeing your teacher at a grocery store weird, not someone you've known for a long time suddenly starts wearing a cowboy hat weird. Yeah. Where you're, I mean, I'd argue it's maybe a little different because, seeing your teacher at a grocery store is seeing someone outside of an environment that you normally see them with, and this is a little bit more socially minded, where it's less location derived and more behaviorally derived. Because like let's say creeper, aw man. Yes, let's legitimately say creeper, aw man. Because like around a lot of my friends who are, you know, theater people, because that's how we be. We're very loud. We're very kind of touchy. We're boisterous and can switch conversation topics really quickly. But I heard a noise and I was scared. It was glow squid. Glow squid hurts. What the redirects is femboy ASMR? Pop off for the femboy. Facing for preference, but I see what you're saying, Quimby. Oh, someone you know suddenly wearing a cowboy hat? Okay. Okay, yeah. It's a fashion statement? Ah. Yeah, I mean, it's slay if you want to wear a cowboy hat then. But yeah, around other groups of people, like I was in, back when I was in university, I'd do a lot of, like, book groups and stuff because I was a nerd. And we'd be, like, a lot more serious, just, like, discussing literature and interpretations of things. And so would be very sort of like, yes, and then if you look into this, you can see how it connects to this sort of thing. Which is pretty pog. I don't know, I just think humans are neat. Humans really said, I'm just gonna be one of the ways ever. And you know what? They were not wrong about that. That was a spider? Yeah, okay. Ah, creeper. Whew, got him. I'm scared to go any further down, because yeah, see, there's skulk down there. So we're not going to be heading down to that level. We are not going to be heading down to that level. To be honest, I am wondering if I've just about taken this larger area for all it's worth. Because I think it's all, I think I could start moving back up in the cave pretty soon. Whoop, hello. I don't really want to climb up to the upper levels, and there's more skulk that way. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I am getting nervous about the skulk. Yeah, not safe for Quimby moment. That is for sure an NSFQ. So we'll just, I think what we'll do is we'll just do a little sweep, try to see if there's any easy copper that I've missed. There's more skulk down there, and I'm not there was copper back there, but I'm not touching that. I'm not touching anything that could. Nope. And yeah, trans rights are human rights. Whoop, cobblestone. So yeah, we'll do our final little sweep, and then we'll and then we'll get moving on back up. Boop. Woo. Okay. There's some copper over here. It looks like it's safe. It's kind of the point where anytime there's like any lower section there, I've started searching for skulk, because it could be hiding there. You don't know. You gotta be diligent. Constant vigilance, as Mad Eye Moody would say. I think, yeah, there was some over here. Cursed dripstone, cursed dripstone. Don't touch the cursed dripstone. It's cursed. Okay. We're not really gonna be exploring this mine shaft because we're in the danger zone. But I'll do a little bit, like, you know. That's pretty neat. Getting torches is pretty pog. I'll take a name tag. I'll leave a torch, but that's about as far as we're taking that lane. I see some copper over here. Okay. No skulk nearby. So this is... That's safe to collect, but I think that might be as far as we're taking it. I'll also pick up the coal. Woo! How much copper do you need? Oh, we were talking about it earlier. It's like 2,359,000, something with that. It's because their message got caught by Twitch. Ah. Nice. Yeah, 2,359,296. Yep, that's it. That's it. Yep. That is the amount that I need. Because I am insane. Not really, just, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I did a thing, and now it turns out that that thing is a lot more work than it originally seemed to be, and that's fine. I am picking up the deep slate coal ore separately because I like to collect it. Okay. Whoop. Inventory moment. I think I'm going to need to... It's not technically ender chest time, but I can do it for the extra stuff I have in my inventory. But I would like to scooch out of this area first. Have you tried asking Jesus? I haven't. Maybe I should give it an attempt sometime. Just be like, hey man, I need a ton of copper. Can you help me out? Doop and a doop. Okay, copper ore, name tags, this stack of blocks of iron ore, and the gold ore. Alright. And ender chest moment? Ender chest moment for sure. I think he would know how many ingots Quimby needs. Oh, you're oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, he probably would know the number of ingots I need. Oh right, I was supposed to be picking this all up and then I got distracted elsewhere. That's fine. I'll just simply pick it up now. Yep. Yep. Doop, 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 and doop. Alright. Doop, doop. Cursed dripstone, cursed dripstone, cursed dripstone. Imagine if like Jesus has joined your world. Don't kill him though, it'll take like 3 days for him to respawn. Oh man. I will say, knowing people, knowing the way that people are, I would be completely unsurprised if there was someone who made an account with the name Jesus. Solely to do stuff like that. I mean, we could probably look him up like on skin decks and stuff, right? I kinda wanna check that out. Just see what, you know, how far this rabbit hole really goes. Boop, boop, boop. After I get this copper, of course, because copper is love, copper is life, copper is all we need in this desperate, starving world. The command to make that happen is, text Jesus turn the world color yellow. I don't think I can do that because I'm in hardcore. I don't think hardcore would let me. Hardcore is pretty strict about letting you do things. Doop, doop. Oh, I picked up some railroad. Which isn't necessarily a huge problem because I like railroads, but I'm not particularly interested right now. Wait, hang on, I am just gonna pull up skin decks real quick and see if and see if they've got a user. Apparently Jesus uses an Alex skin. Rock on. You know, yeah. Oh, you guys already got it. Yeah? Jesus uses an Alex skin. Is Teller not usable in survival? I don't... Hardcore is just pretty strict about most things, I think. Yeah, pop off, Jesus. Way to use an Alex skin. Good for you. Good for you, man. Doop doop. Because I think, wait, I need a slash. Yeah, I don't think. I clicked a link. Oh no. Oh no, clicking links. Who would ever click a link? Not me. Not me. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and leave this area for now. I think we've gotten probably all the copper that we're gonna get from it. Oh, hello! Oh, there's more cave. Oh, that's neat. That's neat that there's more cave. I am so excited about there being more cave here. That sounds great. That sounds like a great experience for me personally. Doop, 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 doop. Woo! gets hacked. Oh, no. Fun fact, Chewy is a nickname for Hispanic, at least Mexican people named Jesus. Oh, I like that. I like that. I have no idea why. I mean, it's kind of precious. I also have no idea why, but it's a good nickname. Doop. Like, what if your nickname was Chewy? That'd just be a good time, I think. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. It's not quite under chest time, but I think in a time or two of blocking up blocks, it'll be under chest time. I want to avoid having the gravel fall down, because I do not like gravel. I'm not a gravel enjoyer. Oh wow. Oh, that one has another block. Whoop. I'm not an enjoyer of the gravel, one may say. I'll mine it because I have to, but bear in mind it's just because I have to, right? It's just because I have to. Named after a Jesus thing? That's it. Oh, cool. Pog. He do be having them names though. Okay, I'm a little afraid of what going down into this section will do, but it's it's just a little section. When I said Naz before? I don't know. Has any good thing come from Nazareth? Bible reference moment. Me and the boys referencing the Bible today? I don't know. Neat. That's the that's the copper collecting sound for right now. Okay, chat, let's figure out what in the name of all things purple and holy is happening right now. Namely, it's just that there's a lot of copper. I think that's the main thing that's happening, and to be honest, it's not that big of a deal, but it is an experience that we are having today. Theoretically, I would guess that we're not going to run into... Theoretically, I would guess we're not going to run into the deep dark that we were at earlier again. Because that was in the other direction, and this is clearly in this direction. So I think it just stands to reason that we wouldn't. I can't guarantee that though. It is ender chest time, by the way. It is ender chest moment. Boop and boop and boop 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 boop. Fun fact: we are now 100% definitely above the quota, so that's cool. Okay, so there's copper up here. There's some coal and iron over here. Where did I come in is my big question, because once I collect all the resources from this area, I'm gonna have to be able to get out. But I don't quite remember where I came from. I could look for left-facing torches. I don't know if I've been placing left-facing torches going this way. But it's definitely a possibility. Or I place right-facing torches, and then I go and then I follow the torches once they're on the left. Because I mean this torch is on the left. Oh, that is legitimately just the way back. Okay. We're good. Yo, a duck! A duck moment. I love ducks. Ducks are so neat. Do you, have you guys ever been to, like, do you guys observe waterfalls ever, I guess is the way that question should start. Or like strong water currents? Because I've seen ducks, like, I've seen ducks just, like, go down waterfalls for fun. I've seen ducks just be like, alright, well, time to be a mad lad, and just yeet themselves over. Oh. Well, thank you for the GG, Penny. You think I leave the house? You know, that's, I guess that's fair. No, but ducks are so crazy! Ducks are so crazy! again, they'll yeet themselves off waterfalls for fun. I've seen ducks, like walk their way upstream, so that they can, or no, it was downwind. Walk their way upwind so that they can just then like fly past at super high speeds, and they just keep doing it. So like theoretically, there's no like food reason for it or anything. They're just kind of going wild and crazy. 4 hours. It's getting closer. Yo, cake time. Boop. Okay, we'll pick up this copper. Cobblestone again. We'll pick up this copper. And then we'll go explore down that way a little bit. And let me just yeet that cobblestone so it can be with its friend. And we'll take a little look-see around. I'm not imagining that this will be the most productive area because you can start to see the deep slate, which is a pretty good sign that we're getting to a less productive area. I'm so worried that there might be skulk down there. I just saw darkness. So, that's cool. Doesn't seem to be any that way, but that's not necessarily a sign of too much. Found a duck. You see birds. We needed to get rid of him. That sounds like ducks. Whoop. Yep, that sounds like a duck moment for sure. Okay. Let's just take a quick little look down this way. I see darkness, but no skulk necessarily. But I also don't see a ton of copper in this area, so it's probably not going to be... Yeah, I think what we're just gonna take what we can get and get out. Cause, oof. Woo! I am so on edge from having the skulk nearby all day today. That has not been my favorite experience that I've ever had in Minecraft. Oof. Are you sure it's him? I suspect. Foul play. Ayy. Hey, bird-based puns. Woo woo woo! Bird puns, bird puns. I'm always on edge. What a lovely way to be. Get well soon, friend. Oh wow, this is a nice one. This is good. Sometimes you find copper ore and it just keeps going. It's just more copper ore and more copper ore and more copper ore. And you know what? I respect that. Mostly because I need it, so yeah, I absolutely respect that. If I still use Chrome. Now that's a choice. That's a choice if you're on edge. Yeah, I keep meaning to switch to Firefox, because open source pog. And I keep forgetting to switch to Firefox because I'm so busy. Okay. Oh wow, Stardew Valley Christmas music. Oh, would you look at that? Some coal ore. Wow. Neat. Doop. Let's just snatch that right up. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with all this deep slate coal ore. I'm just kind of keeping it because I assume someday I might want to build with it. And if I don't have access, and if I don't have it, then I can't build with it, you know? That's kind of where we're heading now. It was also open source and it transfers from Chrome really well. Oh, neat. Yeah, just open source things are cool. I'm using Brave Barn. Pog. I think I'm using Edge right now. Cause, you know, default browser. I keep meaning to change, but I'm so busy. That's the story of my life. I'll see a thing and be like, wow, that would be nice, and then I'll be like entirely too busy for it, and I'll be like, wow, that would have been nice. Okay, all right. Chat, I've got some bad news. Christmas music. Quimby, it's no, I forgot what I was going to say. I mean, November 8th has already passed, and according to Brian David Gilbert, it's okay now, so, you know, as long as BDG is on board. Also, it is Stardew Valley Christmas music, I will say, and we're just listening to the whole Stardew soundtrack. You can switch to Brave in a few clicks. Oh, I will maybe look into it. But unfortunately, I do have to end things out here. I just looked at the time, and I gotta get going. But we did do an awful lot of copper collecting today, which is very cool. We've passed the quota, and now it's just kind of, you know, I need copper, but you know, we're doing it. I was referencing that BDG video. Nice. It's October in my heart. I feel like it's always October in my heart. Things just mean W Gamer moment. Yeah. And then move you guys to the frog screen. And then we're gonna go ahead and pause the Stardew Valley music and pull up some jazz. 3 hours? Ooh, 3 hours until cake. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. I hope you had a good time. I really enjoyed the stream. It was awesome talking with you guys and, you know, getting resources while doing it. Frog music time? Yes, frog music. Sorry, not jazz. Frog music. I will be back tomorrow. I usually stream Monday through Saturday, starting at around 1 p.m. Eastern time. I know I'm late a lot of time. I'm working on it. Except for Mondays, which are late nights, and I do those at 10 p.m. Eastern time. What else? Tomorrow, we will probably be back in Minecraft unless Chad Cat is available for Ace Attorney, which I know we haven't done in like a month or two. But we'll see. How dare you use the last moments of your stream to be wholesome? That's my MO. I get you in here for Minecraft and stuff, and then I'm wholesome, and it's my devious little plan to let you guys know that I appreciate you all. You're wholesome 24/7. Dang it! Oh wait, or rack. Okay, that's good. I thought you were saying I was wholesome 24/7, and no. I would never be wholesome 24/7. And I'm gonna send you guys out to my friend Jojo over at Manage Your Inventory. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, I would definitely recommend following, sticking around, doing cool things. He's currently playing what is it, Pokemon? Here, I'll get the raid started. It was Pokemon Scarlet Violet. So, you know, cool, good times. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, you know. Drink water, eat food, maybe even go outside and touch grass occasionally. But go have fun with Joe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye. The name is a reminder, exactly. Okay, bye.